March on Rick's Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's time for State of Black America with National Urban League President and CEO Mark Morial. Good morning, Mr. Mark.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning.
Man, we happy to have you this morning.
Look, the State of Black America, today we're standing with our Asian American allies and the Asian American community after we have suffered a deadly shooting inspired by misogyny and racism and enabled by irresponsible, lax firearm regulation. 8 people shot at Atlanta area massage parlors, 6 of them women of Asian descent. Rickey, surprisingly, the investigators tried to downplay the role of race in the killing, revealing a disturbing ignorance about sexualized racism and violence. We're standing with our Asian American allies and friends and the community today because hate is hate is hate. Hate against black people, hate against Asian people, hate against LGBTQ or Jewish or Muslim people are all fruit of the same poisonous tree. This suspect purchased a gun just hours before the killings because Georgia requires no waiting period for firearm sales. The state has earned an F from the Giffords Law Center on their annual scorecard of gun laws. Now, hatred against Asian Americans has increased nearly 150% over the last year. White supremacist propaganda, flyers, stickers, banners, and graffiti doubled in 2020, reaching the highest level ever recorded. So now we're asking each of you to join Stop AAPI Hate. That's Asian American Pacific Islander Hate. This is a national coalition that we're part of that addresses anti-Asian American discrimination. Now, last month, the National Urban League and other civil rights and social justice organizations, we came up with a set of actions. We need a comprehensive hate crime law at both the state and local levels. We need uniform crime reporting agencies to standardize and include more details in their documentation of hate crimes. Local law enforcement and state agencies should fully comply with the Hate Crime Statistics Act. And we are going to push back on hate speech. You and I and everyone must speak out against it. Want the community to know that the Asian American leadership has stood with us in marches against police brutality, for voting rights, and we are going to stand with them in this time of ugly, bigoted hate, expired violence against the Asian American community. That is, Rickey, the State of Black America.
Man, and Mr. Mark, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, man. I love when you come on the show. I'm always looking forward to what you have to say.
Appreciate you, Rickey. And, we're going to stand together, and we're certainly going to have more updates on this. But we want Black America to know that hate is hate is hate, and we're going to stand up because others have stood with us, and we're going to stand up against hate against any community in this nation. So speak out. Don't be silent. And be part of this effort to push back on hate crime. Last thing I'll say, who is responsible for this spike? 45.
Oh, absolutely.
The President of the United States is responsible for this because he sought to normalize it, legitimize it, and make it acceptable. Let's call it like we see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me give it up for the former New Orleans mayor and Louisiana state senator who's currently president of the National Urban League, Mark Morial. Thank you so much for joining us, man. We appreciate you keeping us up to date on the State of Black America. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.